Hi, my name is Drew, and if we haven't met before, welcome to ReadyBudgetGo. If this isn't your first time visiting my channel, welcome back. I'm glad you're here either way. It is Wednesday, and that means it's Friendsday Wednesday. This is the day when I play savings challenges, savings games, and savings books from other creators. I've got a whole bunch in this binder, and I also have the Adventures in Saving Mayan Jungle book from Eva at Budget Your Life. I've got a little over $250 to save today, so let's jump in and see how everything shakes out. Let's kick off the binder as we always do with a freebie challenge. This week I am working on this Hello challenge from Eva at Budget Your Life with these little bees here. I'm doing 2 D8 rolls every week, so let me get out a D8 and let's see what the die rather says we need to save. So we've got a 4 and an 8, total of $12. 4, 8. So that was much spicier than it was last week. So let's grab a 10, 12, see what's in the envelope. Oh, we get to condense a little bit. So far, just in freebie challenges, I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 5, 57, 59, 61. So I'm going to keep it 10, and this will be 51. So I'll put 2 20s, a 5, and these 2s back for a 1 and a 50. So still 261 just in freebie challenges, just since I started doing them. It's only been a few months. So doing really well with those. And I do need to make sure that I'm writing down all the amounts in my little book here with Magna Carta. So satisfying. So freebies was 12. Let's move on to the Good Witch Challenge. This was one that I won in a giveaway from Judy at Save with Judy. This is part of a series that she has put out for Halloween this year, or Summerween. Let me get my, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. D10. Is this the D10? Yes. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. As I crash into everything. 4, 5, 6. Right here. Looks like a $5 scratch to me. So let's get this cleaned up. We'll grab a 5. We should have 19 in the envelope. Let's make sure that we do. Just based on what's already been scratched. Yep. So 10, 15, 17, 19. I'm going to swap these 2s with ones that have stickers on them so that they're easier to sort. There we go. Okay, up next we have the Bingo Dice Challenge, or Dice Bingo Challenge, however you want to say it. This is by Budgeting with Cris. She changed her channel name. YouTube auto-updated it, so it's down below, but I can't remember what it was. I bought this from her on her Etsy shop. I need 2 dice, and I am going to do a Superman and a Batman, because Superman flies, Batman's down to Earth. So Superman across the top, Batman down the side. We've got 6 and 6, which is already done. 3 and 3, which is blue. Does that give us a bingo? No, it does not give us a bingo. $2 there. I'll go one more time. 4 and 4. Wow, how about that? That's already done. 6 and 4. So 4 and 6 already done. 6 and 2 already done. 4 and 4 we know is already done. Okay, 4 and 5 done. 4 and a 2 would be great. 1 and 3 done. 3 and 1 is done. 3 and 5. 1 and 5. Aha. Okay, that is orange, and orange is $6. Still no bingo. It is literally exponentially harder to get a line of 6 than it is to get a line of 5. So a total of $8 for this challenge for the week. Let's see what that does with what's already in the envelope. Oh, there's 2 in here already, so. Okay, I'm going to take out 50, 70, 92. And put in 100. So 102 is what we have so far. Still no bingo. We'll just keep plugging away at it until we get one. Write down $8 for bingo. And the witch was 5. So up next is Bigger, Better, Faster Refund. This is a scratch-off challenge by Lizzy at Busy Lizzy's Budget. This saves $400. The amounts are between 5 and 15. I need a D20. And we've got 18. And I'm starting from up here because I never remember where I left off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And that's going to be 10. Okay. So 10 buckaroos. Okay, so we can grab a 50 because there was already 40 in here. So we're at 150. Make sure I write down that 10 here with Magna. Up next is the Colorful Sparkle Roll and Save. This is by Eva at Budget Your Life. We have the card there, and I need my 2 colorful sparkly dice. There they are. Okay, so the one near me I always say is across, and the one far away is down. I can't remember. I think I'm flexible at this point because I've got so many crossed offs. Let's just see. We've got red and purple. I'm going to go right here for 6. That does complete the purple row, but I'm going to go for the full blackout. So let's just do $6, and that's where I'm going to stop this week because I want to make sure that I have enough for the book at the end. I am trying to get that book finished so I can move on to another one of Eva's books. I always feel like I'm behind. Okay, so 50, 70, 95, 97, 98. Not shabby at all. I will write down $6 for that challenge. Up next are the bougie Fireflies. If you know, you know. If you don't know, when I first started this challenge, I scratched a ×2, a ×2, and a 9. So right off the bat, 36 bucks. Okay, I'll put these away, and I am just going to roll, I think just a D6. I'll roll a Captain America even, so that's going to be this one. And let's see what's under here. $7. Okay. So I'm going to leave that last one for next week. But I might need to roll on the back here. Yeah, there's 2 rolls left, and that's a D8. So we've already got $7. Be gentle, D8. Be gentle. Oh, good, a 1. Okay. So that's a 1. So a total of $8 going in this week. Write it down. So next week, I will do the last scratch and the last roll. And then I will put 2 back, grab a 10. So we're up to 112 so far in this $65 plus savings challenge, but it also has the roll and save on the back. Paku-Piggy is going to be up next. This is by Jenn over at Jenn Katie Fiddly Bits. It comes with, or it can come with, a special die, which of course I got because I had to get it. You can't not, right? I left off somewhere in this neighborhood. So let's see what we do this week. Okay, so we've got a goblin. If you roll a goblin, pay $2 to power up and eat it. So there we go. We got the gold bars, which says choice of skip your next goblin or roll again. Well, I'm rolling again anyway. 2. 1 and 2. I'm going to keep going until I get another number that will knock that off, and then I'll stop. Okay, we got a goblin, but we have a skip. Another goblin, another $2. Getting that last little pip checked off is going to cost me a bundle. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So a 1 and a 2, and so that brings us up to 8. So I will put 4 back, take a 5 and a 1. Pardon my reach. We'll see what's in the binder, or in the envelope, rather. So we had 120, so now there's 128. We'll swap this 20 for one with the sticker. Okay, up next is I Love Spreadsheets, and this is by Eva at Budget Your Life. Before I get started with that, I want to make sure I write down that $8 for Paku-Piggy. Let's roll, I don't know, a D12. And I'm going to start from here because I know I scratched these last couple weeks. So it's a 1, so let's go here. And it's a 1. I rolled a 1, I scratched a 1. It for sure is an Eva challenge. And these scratch off so nice that I am just doing the whole thing. Please forgive my mild OCD. Okay. So I owe 1, but I'm going again. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right below it, we have a 4. So a total of $5. That means there's 14 in the envelope when all's said and done, or there should be. Okay. So $5. Going into I Heart Spreadsheets. And sure enough, there already is a 5, so I will put both of those away and grab a 10. And I'm also going to swap out this unstickered 2 for one with a sticker on it. Make sure I write down that $5. And then after this, we will be moving on to the itty bitty teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. And there are 8 spots left, so let's roll a D8. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down here in the lower left-hand corner. This is by Marlene at Snow Gardener 307. This is Georgette catching some sun on the beach, making bacon, as I would say. A 10. This is another bougie challenge. Okay. So there we go. We got a 10 coming in. Actually, I'm going to put 2 10s back for a 20, so we have 29. Make sure I write down that that was a 10. Up next is this Christmas-themed D20 challenge. Well, it was a freebie challenge. I decided that it was going to be a D20, and I'm just going to tell you right now, if the D20 rolls something stupid, I'm going to do it twice. But let's see what it does. 7. Oh, man. I think for $7, I am just going to let it ride. and we will go one more week. If it rolled like a 1, a 2, or a 3, I was going to roll it again. But for 7, we'll stop. I don't want to tempt fate. Because whenever I tempt fate with the D20, it does not go well for me. But it does mean that we will be finishing it next week, and I will replace it with something else. Let's see what's in here already. So we have 100, 10, 15, 17, 19, 20. So 10, a 5, a 1, and 2 2s for 20. Okay, so that's a 7. What the Duck is up next. This is also by Marlene at Snow Gardener 307. This comes with custom dice, or it can come with custom dice. We have her 3 characters, well, 3 of her characters, What the Duck, Georgette the pig, and Fred Jr. the succulent. We got a What the Duck head and a Georgette head, so that's 2 plus 6, so $8 this week. Write down that $8. We'll put it in the envelope and see what we're up to. Okay, I'm going to put back 16 and take out 24. So 10, 15, 16, 22, and 24. So far, we have 150, 72, and 4. Already wrote it down, so let's move on to the Gumball Challenge. This is by Jenn at Jenn Katie Fiddly Bits. I know that she was running low on these, so I think she was down to her last one. Not sure if she still has it by the time that this game comes out, but I have had a ton of fun with it. I got my wet erase markers right here, so let's see what pops out of the little Gumball machine this week. We got orange, and orange is $2, so I will go again. I think an orange Gumball can go here. And we've got a yellow, and yellow is 2x, so that's terrifying. This one is green, so that is 3 times 2 is 6. And I'm going to put green over here in the corner. I know, nobody puts green in a corner, but I just did, so. Okay, let's get those closed up. Drop these gently back in. And then this one's going to be an 8. 8's kind of been the theme this week. Let's see if there's a 2 in the envelope already. If so, I'll just condense as I go. There is not. So we had 130. We had 130. I'm going to swap this. So now we will have 138. 5, 7, and 8. So that goes there. This goes in the back, and then I need to calculate or total how much I put into the Wonder Woman binder for the week so that I know how much I can, or how much I need to put into the Mayan Adventure book. So we have 12, 25, 35, 41, 49, 57, 62, 72, 87, 95. So 95 plus 192 is, what is that? 287. So I have $163 to put into the Mayan Adventure book. Okay, so let's get that book out. Once again, I did not start coloring any of those puzzle pieces, so I'm going to flip right over to that one because that's the one I've been focusing on. There we go. And, if I do 4 of these, then I would only need $3 more. I guess I'm going to do 4. Okay. So we will start with yellow. You know, next week I will probably learn that I need to fill these in, or at least start them, before I start filming, but it'll be the only piece left. Won't that be hilarious? I'm kind of tempted to finish it now and just do the extra $40 and short myself next week, but I think part of having discipline is not getting too aggressive with your savings, because if you do that and you become a miser, you can really short yourself on some of life's pleasures and experiences that are also what life is about. I think we are all here to learn in various capacities. And one of the things that I have had to learn in my lifetime is how not to do everything all at once, not to rush things. And just because I can do it now doesn't mean that I should do it now. So I'm going to practice that here and only do the 4 that I need. I will find some other challenge in the book where I can put in, I don't know, $5 or so. It'll be a little bit over, but that's okay. Blue is next. Blue, and I also need this maroon color. Okay. So I am excited for this book to be done. I'm a little bit sad because I've enjoyed it very much. But I also have other challenges piling up. I have 2 more books from Eva at least alone. And I have a whole bunch of stuff in my Etsy cart that I haven't even purchased yet because I'm waiting on funds to become available from the business. Long story short, I'll just lay it all out here. Etsy puts a 21-day hold on payments for orders. And they do that when your shop is new, and it's supposed to be lifted after some amount of time. And I have been told by Etsy for 2 years now that my payment reserve is lifted, which means that, you know, revenue should be available the following business day, and I'm still on a 15-day hold. So when I go to them for support, they don't support. They just give me these generalizations. They don't tell me what I need to do or when things will change. So that's kind of the situation that I'm up against. Okay, so 160 there, and I need to find something else that I can do that is small potatoes, not that. That would be 5. We don't know what that will be. Okay, so I guess I'm going to do one of these. I just put all those Sharpies away. That was dumb. So I'll do this one for 5. So 165. So that brings me to a total for the week of 452. So that is what I will transfer into my stockpile account. Okay, I wrapped up my recording and I realized I forgot to put the prop money into the envelope. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to film a whole new closing. So let's put 160 into this envelope and let's see what it's up to. It should be 960 total, I believe. So we have 500, 600, 700, 800, 950, and 60, which is correct. Because I'm doing times 4, this extra 40 will make it 1,000. Well, extra 40, the next 40. And then let's go to the other page that I worked on, which is this one, and I need to add 5 in here. So I'm going to pull a 10 and a 5 and put in a 20, so that brings this up to 170. And then that is going to do it. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the time that you spend. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. This money will be transferred to my savings account by the time that the weekly reel comes out on Friday. Tomorrow is the Treasure Island Pirate Savings Collab and the Swipe and Save Credit Card Challenge, which I use real cash for, so be sure to tune in for that as well. Thank you again so much for watching, and until I do see you in the next one, take care.